1. Shoujo Subaki. Shoujo Subaki is the story of a high school student, Midori, whose mother passes away when Midori is in high school. Midori works in a circus to support herself and her family. In the circus, everything goes wrong. Midori suffers daily from the acts that the circus staff orders her to perform. She suffers physically and mentally. She has no way out. One day a dwarf gives Midori the option to leave the circus and live with him. Does Midori change her fate and find happiness? Why is Shoujo Subaki banned almost everywhere? The reason for this ban is self-evident. There is a lot of gore in this story. It almost seems like a taboo material. Seeing a little girl suffering physically and sexually makes you spooked. 2. High School DXD. Issei Yodo is a mischievous high school student who is murdered by a girl during his first date. He is then resurrected by a devil, Rias, and is conscripted into Rias' devil clan. He is transformed into a devil and begins attending a school for human and supernatural creatures called Quo Academy. As he learns about the supernatural world of demons, angels, fallen angels, and other creatures, Issei finds himself involved in perilous battles and romantic liaisons while trying to save his friends and discover the true nature of his abilities. Issei Yoda is one of the main characters of the anime. The anime is considered by New Zealand's OFLC to be on the extreme end of the spectrum. The OFLC banned the anime in 2013, and it is still in effect in New Zealand. The show is considered by the OFLC to have an explicit sexual nature and is considered unhealthy for young adults to watch. 3. Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok tells the story of mankind's last hope for survival. Every year, the gods of mythology hold a tournament known as Ragnarok, where they put their most powerful warriors against humanity's champions in a single-sided battle to decide the destiny of mankind. The series follows a group of human champions, each with their own unique strengths and abilities, as they prepare to take on the gods in a war that will last a lifetime. The ban on Record of Ragnarok in India was easy to understand as it featured one of the Hindu gods, Shiva, who is usually seen as a laughing deity. The president of Universal Society of Hinduism banned the anime series for its depiction of their deity in the anime. The series was also removed from Netflix India. 4. Hetalia, Access Power. The story takes place in the post-World War II era where characters pretend to be from different countries. The characters are portrayed as anthropomorphic depictions of different countries and events. The dialogue between these characters is presented in a humorous and often satirical way, with exaggerated stereotyping of their culture and national identity. Because of the controversial image of South Korea in the show, it was prohibited in South Korea. In the show, South Korea was portrayed as a friendly country towards Japan, which offended many Korean viewers because after the World War, Japan broke away from Korea, and South Korea did not have a good history with Japan. Therefore, South Korea was removed from the show, but it was not enough and the whole series was banned by South Korea. 5. Death Note. The plot of Death Note revolves around a high school student, Light Yagami. He finds a mysterious notebook that gives him the ability to murder anyone whose name is written on it. Light becomes consumed with the idea of using the notebook to cleanse the world of criminals. He soon comes under the radar of a brilliant detective named L, who is intent on stopping him. How does this crime fiction story end? Death Note has been banned in China, especially in the province of Guangzhou, for a certain crime. The children in the high schools of Guangzhou were making Death Note labeled books and writing names of students they did not like. This began to scare some of the students, which caused the province to ban the series. 6. Kinikuman. Kinikuman is a Japanese anime series that follows the adventures of the mischievous superhero wrestler, Suguru Kaniku, also known as Kinikuman. Alongside his fellow Chojam wrestlers, he fights against the forces of evil and helps to prevent the destruction of the world. The show is renowned for its humorous atmosphere, action-oriented plots, and exaggerated wrestling techniques. In France, the anime was banned for a seemingly trivial reason. A character in the series, Brocken Jr., wore a Nazi uniform. Although the character did not share Nazi beliefs and was depicted as sympathetic, the use of Nazi imagery was seen as offensive and inappropriate. As a result, this character of controversy was banned in France and even sold as merchandise.